about decorator pattern. Decorator pattern is a design pattern that allows behavior to be added to an individual object dynamically without affecting the behavior of other objects from the same class. Decorator pattern is often useful for adhering to the single responsibility principle, as it allows functionality to be divided between classes with unique areas of concern. Decorator uses can be more efficient than subclasses because an object's behavior can be augmented without defining an entirely new object. Let's take an example of vehicle. Let's say we have a vehicle interface that would be implemented by Nissan and Honda, and we would like to add a decorator to the existing vehicle class, such as maybe a border to the vehicle or the color to the vehicle. Then we would use a vehicle decorator abstract class that would be implemented in red vehicle decorator, which will have both the actual vehicle class, and on top of it, we would be adding the decorators such as a border or the color. And we would be using decorator test to test this whole functionality. Let's go ahead and build this example and see it. Let me open my Visual Studio Code. Here is my Visual Studio Code, and let's create a class called vehicle.java. This would be an interface, and we would like to create a method that would be implemented in the other classes. Let's create Nissan.java that implements Nissan vehicle, and we would like to implement override public void start. Within this, we will have a print statement, print line, and in Nissan. Similarly, we would like to create Honda.java that will implement vehicle, and we would like to override this public void start system dot out dot println in Honda. Now we have created two of these classes. Let's go ahead and create the actual vehicle decorator class. Vehicle decorator.java. This would be an abstract class that will implement vehicle, and we will create a protected vehicle, and we will call this as decorated vehicle. And let's create a constructor, public vehicle decorator, and we would pass the parameters decorated vehicle, and we will set this to decorated decorated vehicle equals this, and we will have a public void start, and we would like to call decorated vehicle dot start method here. Let's create the red vehicle decorator, which would have the actual implementation of this class Java. Now let us create public red vehicle decorator extends vehicle decorator. Here let's create a constructor, red vehicle decorator, vehicle, decorated vehicle, and again within this we would be calling the super constructor, that is the constructor that is in vehicle decorator class. We would pass the decorator vehicle here, and let's override our start method, public void start. Within this method we will call decorated vehicle dot start, and let's set our red border method, and we will pass decorated vehicle. We haven't created this method. Let's create this method. So we can call this private void set red border, and we will pass vehicle decorated vehicle. Within this we would just print system dot out dot print line, and let's type setting border color as red. So this is done. The public class. Now let us go ahead and create the final public static void main method in decorator test.java. Let's create a main method. Within that we will create vehicle object first. We will call that as Nissan equals new Nissan. Similarly, let's create vehicle Honda equals new Honda. These are regular objects, and let's create vehicle Nissan, or we will call this as red Nissan equals new red vehicle decorator, and we would pass a new Nissan object Honda. Similarly, we would call vehicle red Honda equals new red vehicle decorator new Honda. Let's call the methods. First would be Nissan dot start. Second one would be Honda dot start. Third would be red Nissan dot start. The last one would be red Honda dot start. Let's see this final implementation where we have created 4 kinds of objects. 2 of them, Nissan and Honda, are regular objects with Nissan and Honda objects that will have no border. Whereas if you see red Nissan, we are creating a new Nissan object and decorating with the red color on top of the actual Nissan object, the plain object. Similarly, we would be passing Honda object to the vehicle decorator, red vehicle decorator, and we would be getting a red Honda. This is the decorator class that is decorating the existing normal classes with the new functionality. And in the last four statements, we are just printing the statements that are inside each of the start method. Let's compile these classes now. Java C, asterisk.java, that compiled all the classes now. Let's go ahead and test our main method. If you see here, first time in the first start method, it has printed as in Nissan, and the second one in Honda. But in the red Nissan, first it has created the statement as in Honda, that is the new Nissan object, and then it has added the border color as red, setting border color using red vehicle decorator. Similarly for Honda class, if you see, first it has executed a method within the Honda class using super in Honda, and the second statement is setting border color as red using red vehicle decorator. So this is a very good example where we could add decoration to the existing classes. This can be used for other use cases where you could add different types of accessories to the existing classes, such as Nissan and Honda, or any other things that will extend the existing one. So this is better than extending a class. The reason for that is this could be independently worked out without disturbing the existing class. Hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching.